Yo, what's up guys, Day4 Chat back here with another video, and in today's video we are going to be trying out this unique new game which has been taken over the world by storm, and it is Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a horror game about some mascots in a restaurant, and it's apparently a horror game, so yeah, I'll just hop right into it. So, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Family Pizzeria, looking for a security guard to work the night shift, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Monitor cameras, ensure safety. Yeah, we didn't get enough time to read that, but it's okay. I've heard some stuff about the game, and I've obviously watched a lot of videos about this specific game. Honestly, it looks like a fun game, and I was able to pick up some of the stuff that the YouTubers were doing, so I kind of have a general idea of what I should be doing. And so one of the big major things I've heard is that the animatronics don't move until 2 a.m. So for the first night only. For the first night, no animatronic will move because they have some sort of counter or something like that. And this counter doesn't move or stuff like that. It just stays at 0 until it gets to 2 a.m. and then it starts moving up, and the animatronics eventually start moving. So to conserve our power, which we now have 94% power, we are going to be, avoiding all sorts of things that could drain our power, like using the door or using the lights or using the cameras. So we're not going to look at that, and we're just going to speed things up until 2 a.m. So yeah, we'll be back. Alrighty, over here we're back with we're gonna be checking the cameras, and there's a lot of mascots. Well, this bear and chick and bunny. Whoa, well, this doesn't look too good over here. There's a fourth mascot, but I'm not exactly sure where they are. I heard they're in the pirate thing, Pirate Cove, I think. Okay, well, this place is a little creepy. We gotta conserve the power though. We shouldn't be using stuff too much. Okay, I think that fox or something like that. I'm not sure what he does or how his mechanic works, but from the videos I've seen, right, he just peaks gradually. So we should try to maybe. If I have a theory, I'm not sure if this theory was confirmed by the fans, but I've heard it somewhere as well. I think this might confirm my theory, and it's that he hides from the cameras, right? So when he opens the cameras, he doesn't, peek out. So that's what we should be doing. We should be making sure that the cameras are activated every now and then, so that he doesn't really peek out too much. But that bunny is moved, and things are not looking too good, but we're doing so well, super well so far. The animatronics the first night they're creepy, but it gets really creepy later on. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it that far, but I hope I could. Okay, since we have 70% power by 3 a.m., my strategy is to close both doors. I'm going to close the left one first, and then I'm going to close the right one, because you see, if we have 70% power, that's almost nearly 70% now. That's a lot of power, and by 3 a.m. it's going to hit 4 a.m. soon enough, and we'll generally just have enough power to last for the whole night, because we have to survive to 6 a.m. So yeah, I'm really confident with this strategy. We have enough power, and we could just leave the animatronics do whatever they want, but both doors are closed, so we're safe. So the chick is also moving, the chicken is also moving, and the bunny also on the move. But so far they're not that close, they're very far off, and they've only moved 1 or 2 rooms at most. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait till it hits 4 a.m. honestly, and I'm gonna close the right door as soon as possible. So honestly, this game does put you on, does make you feel a lot of tension. I've never felt this much tension playing a horror game before. All of the other horror games, you kind of you have the ability to move, but in this horror game, you don't have the ability to move. You're stuck in this place, and that's what makes it special. And now I understand why it's getting popular. And that fox is speaking out of their place. So good thing we have the left door closed. I hope he doesn't come from the right one though. Anyway, let's just close both doors and stall the rest of the night, and I'm gonna speed up the process for y'all, so you don't have to sit and watch me do literally nothing for 2 or 3 minutes. This is post-recording before champ. I know this might be useless information, but I just want to tell y'all that I now know all of the animatronics names: Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Freddy. Okay, we are like 3% power. I hope we can make it for the rest of the night. I hope we can have enough power. Oh my god, okay. Alright, yo, okay. We're in an intense position. I hope we can get this one. Come on! Yes, okay. Wow. This was real intense. Okay. I don't even know how to speak anymore. So, right when I saw it hit 0% power, I was like, yo, we're immediately getting jump scared. But it looks like there's some sort of, there's a cooldown. There's a, there's separation between when you lose power and when you get jump scared. So that's good, okay. Good thing we didn't get jump scared. And now we're just gonna play. We're gonna be starting night 2. And this one is definitely a bit harder, but also a little easier because now we know what to do in the game. And we know how it all works. So we're just gonna check the cameras often, every like 5-10 seconds, and we are gonna conserve our power and only close the doors when the animatronics are like not outside the door. So when you see that the animatronics are anywhere on the cameras, then you must close the door, or when you could check the lights too. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. If y'all have some suggestions for other types of horror games for us to try out moving forward in the channel, make sure to tell me. And if you all also want some more Minecraft content, tell me about that too in the comment section. And also, I want to ask you a question. What is your favorite horror game right now we're in 2014, so there are a lot of horror games in this era, a lot of great horror games. This one might be another example of a great horror game. But tell me, what is your personal favorite horror game? Because I've never really, like, when I meet people or when I meet other gamers, I've never really asked them this question, and it just crossed on my mind. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell me what horror games you like most. Now we should be closing the door in a bit because this bunny is outside of our door, outside of our office. Okay, so we should be closing our door as soon as possible. Okay, I think. Oh, I'm not sure if he's. Oh, okay. Alright, so he's not outside the door yet, but if he's outside the door, then we'll see him when we open the lights. So we should be checking out on the lights every now and then. Okay, well, alright. This is, hope we can make it through this night. I'm gonna speed things up a little for y'all so that y'all don't get bored. Alright, we're in the final moments of this night, and I hope we can actually successfully finish this one. We're on 1%. Oh my god, this was amazing. Okay, we're on 1% power, and we somehow were able to finish this night. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.